What's up, YouTube? What you see here is a 1982 Casablanca Panama in black and brass. I got this fan for free off of Facebook Marketplace on the premise that it did not work. It just needed a new board since all the resistors on the slumber quiet board were burned out, so the fan just did not work at all. So I have a 3-speed board and it works great now. This fan has been previously serviced, as it has an XLP motor in it and a new flywheel, but I still have a 5-blade adapter on it just to make it look cooler. There's your blades. And I added this K5L light kit. It did not, or K4L, I apologize, K4L light kit. It originally came with just a switch cab. There was nothing on it. And I put a little light dimmer on it. So here's the light. It's all the way dimmed down. There's just a cardboard box control wired in line with the leads. A thin crease. There's full intensity. And then I'm going to shut it off. And I did give it a new set of blades, as the original ones were very warped. And there's a few odd things about this fan. So the house I got it from, the seller told me a lot about it. Or the seller told me what she knew. The house was built in 1989. But it's weird, because this fan was made in 1982. And I'm assuming it was serviced in the early 2000s. But somehow, it was installed in the house, built in 1989. And there's many theories that could be the case, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe the original owner of this fan, I believe this fan was the original owner's daughter's fan, and she inherited her mother's house, and maybe they just took the fan with them. I don't know, but it was extremely dusty when I got it. It was very dusty, and it still is a little bit dusty. There's some dust in the vent screens, so I'm gonna have to clean those out. But yeah, let's turn it on low. I found this, I was just scrolling on Marketplace one day. I was just talking to some friends and I saw this. I'm like, I just had to get it. It was free and it was nearby, so thought I got it for, it only had 4 blades on it when I got it. I'm assuming it probably had 5, because 2 of the blades, let me see if I can find an example here. Right here. This is one of the original blades. It has Casablanca Fan Company 5 engraved in it. Only 2 of them have that. I had to get a 5th brass 4 Seasons iron off of eBay. And now it looks pretty good. Dates to January of 1982, by the way. And excuse me. So I think the Panama was rumored to be out as early as early 1981. I think on the there's a fan book that Casablanca has that the Panama, I believe, had Zephyr irons in it. It would look very strange. And then I think in 1983, they still had the 5-blade adapter, but put these generic Delta style irons on it. And then they got rid of the 5-blade adapter and just drilled a flywheel for 5 blades. And that continued all the way to the end. Right? Well, they got IntelliTouch in late 1983. And then it kind of remained the same with a few changes. You know, finishes, the switch housing got shorter, pump dip blades. But yeah, this is low. It's been on medium. And it's weird because this is an XLP, but it still had a slumber quiet board in it. And it has a heat sink on the motor. It's kind of odd. And I have this fan on LCA, and I don't have a hatch handy, so there's a little bit of clearance issues in my room. The light kit and glass I picked out myself. I think it looks very good like this. I'm assuming the house had a lot of dogs or cats, because there was definitely some sort of pet living in the house because it's very dusty. And I have the same issue myself. Me and my family love animals, and we have lots of animals. So, yeah, this is medium. Yeah. And the K5L is like a late 90s K5L. It's definitely not it's definitely not as old as the fan. I got the light kit off of eBay as well. And let's put it on high speed. Very good air mover. Excellent fan. Which is to be expected because, you know, K55 Casablanca. You see a little tassel just swinging around there. I'll show the tag when the fan stops running. It's going about, say, 230 RPM. Just eyeballing it. It's very fast, which would make sense because it has these shorter irons, so it's less drag on the motor. All right, shut it off. Let's see if I can get a good shot. There you go. Perfect. AP, so January of 1982. And they didn't do specific days yet, so I'm assuming this is the 69,000th 57th fan made in January of 1982. There's your model number, Panama5, and the UL sticker being in that spot, right there, being in that spot is a distinctive characteristic of a slumber quiet fan from what I've noticed. And if I get up here, kind of tell there's an XLP. So yeah, there you have it, a 1982 Casablanca Panama. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.